This is going to be the beginning of Shed Season 25, Episode 2, and it's about a 150-acre property, a lot of big pines, good bedding, not a lot of hardwood, so curious to see how many we pick up today. As you can see behind me, there is a lot of snow left on the ground. This is more of a recon and scouting mission for me, just to check the property out, kind of get my bearings about it. And then we'll come back here middle of February when they really start dropping and the snow has melted to hopefully pick up a couple more. So stay tuned. Hopefully we pick up at least one today. So see what happens. Well, I'm probably about 5 minutes into this hike and been following some of the fresher sign here in the snow, and figured that they would be using the same pass that they've used in the years prior to. And here behind me, you can probably not see it from where I'm at. I got two tines sticking up. It looks to be a shed, could be a deadhead now, but it looks to be an oldie. Go ahead and get the pick up here and see what we've got. Definitely one of those times where I wish I had brought the GoPro instead, but I've been slacking on buying the new attachment. So here we go, first antler of the day. Buried, old as mold. Oh, she's solid. Look at that. Good 4-point side. I'd say she's at least 4 years old. Buried down, got some good ferns growing out the side of her. Been here a good long while, like I said. Pretty clean cut 4-point side. Gonna do some tight lines around this area. See if I can't pick up the other side somewhere closer. Maybe something a little bit newer. We'll take it. Number 6 for the year, number 1 on the day. Well, we finally just spotted number 2 for the day. Behind me looks to be a big 6-point side, and I decided to loop around as far as I could through this property, really get some good information on it, and come up here to the pond and check out, because you know they have to have water in the winter. And sure enough, as I get to the top of the ridge right here, I look over and I see a couple of bones and a skeleton, what looks to be an old doe deadhead laying over here on the riverbank, the creek bank. And came down this little drop to go check it out, and sure enough, here we go, number 2. Let's check out what we got. Grab the pickup here for you. I said don't have the GoPro and nothing to set the camera on, so do it like this. Whew. Talk about an old buck too. Look at the base on that joker. A little small kicker here off the base. Just a giant 3-point side. What do you think of that? It's probably been here, I don't know, probably 3 years or so, I'd say. Got some decent chew here on the brow tine and a little bit on the back of the G2, but talk about beam. That thing is the size of my head, dude. Well, we're back out here today on January the 23rd, I believe, on a piece of public ground. And by we, I mean me. It's been pretty cold here the last few days, but starting to see some bucks drop here and there sporadically and pretty spaced out. So temperatures right now is about 21 degrees. It's a big difference from this morning. It was about 15 degrees out. So coming out here, gonna hit some of these south facing slopes where you can see the snow is pretty much all but gone behind me, and try to get in some good bedding areas, some thick mountain laurel, and hopefully pick up a freshie. We'll see what happens. I just finished coming off of this big bench up top here on the south facing slope, and I came out to literally the main entrance of this piece of public, where I came in here earlier and actually saw a buck that had shed both sides run across the road from me. And I was like, man, do I keep pushing? My boots are sliding all over the place. I'm getting tired of the snow. And I happen to look right down the road here, and I see a little white tine in front of me. And it is a freshie. So could have been that buck from this morning when he jumped down, maybe. Or it happened to be in the path of travel. But I'm going to get a couple pictures here real quick, and then we'll get the pickup on it. First freshie of 2025. Let's go. We got to pick up on the first freshie of the year. Coming right off the top of this little briar thicket. I figured there'd probably be one up in here. Like I said, this is the only place with the snow that has melted. Talk about mass on that and blood on the base. That is fresh, and it doesn't get any better than that. Big old 3-point side. Got a lot of mass. I definitely am guaranteeing it's probably either that deer I saw here this morning or another deer that came through here this morning before I got here. But look at the base. It doesn't get any fresher than that, baby. We're gonna go ahead and pick apart this other little hillside here that's covered in snow, and hopefully pick up the other side or something different. I've only found a handful of antlers off this property before, but that is enough to make you want to keep it going. We're back out here today, January 28th, I do believe, and I decided to come out here and check over in the next county over on some fields that I got permission to walk and just do some light glassing, see if I can't pick up a couple freshies. And as I'm driving down the road here, I just spot the first antler of the day, probably an oldie, but it is the first road shed of the year, and the spot was absolutely crazy. I saw about 1.5 inches of this antler, and you can see it right here behind me along the roadside. Not gonna set this up, gonna grab it real quick and get out of here. That's what we're looking at. Saw this from the road, and it is a small 2-point oldie, baby. We'll take it. Number 1 for the day, number 9 for the year. Gonna go do some glassing, like I said, and hopefully turn up at least one more. Well, we're at our 3rd property of the day, and I was cruising by this field that the farmer left in standing beans for me, and I passed by it on the way down to go talk to him and figured on the way back I might as well just stop, throw the binos up. And we have number 2 for the day. It is a freshie, looks to be a 4-point size, probably about 150 yards out in the field. I'll get a little video through the binos of what I see here and get you a pickup. Maybe we'll peck apart this little area. I don't want to go in and push anything around yet. Like I said, it is still early. It's the end of January, so there are going to be a couple of freshies on the ground, but I want to leave these areas for a couple more weeks, and then I can come in here and pick up quite a few in one day. So get you a view through the binos of what I saw, and we'll go pick her up. Using the mag view on my binos from the road, that is what I saw. Looks to be a good 4-point side. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and maybe peck around on this ridge right here behind it, see if we can't pick up the other side. Grab the quick ATL here. Freshie number 2 for the year and number 10 of the year. It is a roadie, decent little buck here. Looks like something's been chewing on it, maybe a dog or something, who knows. But yeah, that's not good. Looking at the base on this thing, you can see a little bit of infection up inside of it. Hoping this buck makes it through the winter here. I know it's a little early to be finding freshies, but with all the snow on the ground, lack of food and lack of rain, you know, I was hoping to find 1 or 2 fresh early, but that is not a good sign. So maybe the other side's laying up here in this thicket, who knows, but we'll take it. Number 10 for the year, number 2 for the day. Well, no luck matching up that freshie we just picked up, and decided to walk that ridge that it was coming off of all the way to the back side of the property, followed a few trails, and it leads to an adjoining property that I have permission to. So I decided to back out, and hopefully that deer makes it through the winter. Like I said, it looks like there was an injury to the pedicle when he shed. Got a little bit of infection on the base of the antler, and good character, good genetics on a young deer like that. Like I said, you just hope that it doesn't get infected and he makes it through. So got a couple more properties to check out today, and then tomorrow Nick and I will be doing a little tag team on a new piece of ground we got permission to walk, and hopefully we pick up some tomorrow, and hopefully I'll pick up one more today. We'll see. Well, I'm at the last property here, and as I'm getting ready to pull off the road, I spot the 3rd shed of the day and the 3rd roadie of the day. Looks to be off a nice 8-pointer, 4-point side. Like I said, was coming down the road. You can probably hear the road behind me, and I've seen the inline tines here. Decent 4-point side, definitely fresh. I'd say the last 2 days or so, some blood on the base and the wax ring completely intact. Nice field here, a little bit of green grass coming up through the snow, and not much else to say about it. It's number 3 for the day, 11 on the year. Let's keep it moving. Man, what a day. 3 roadies off of 3 different properties. 2 fresh, 1 old. I can't believe that's actually the most road sheds I've found in a day, and actually the most I think I've found in a season. So that's going to do it for those properties in this county. We're heading back home now to grab some lunch. All right sides. I'd say 2 of them off of 2.5-year-olds, 1 off of a 1.5-year-old deer. That first one I found was the oldie and the youngest, but we'll take it. Up to 11 so far now, and the goal is 50 like I always say, and hopefully we can make it by the end of the season. I got good hopes and high faith in some of these spots that are just now starting to drop. So keep your eye out on the side of the road, and you never know what you might find.